Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in the lecture of class 12th, I will tell you about the previous year board question. I will solve previous year board questions of inverse trigonometric function. Okay, so today I will solve previous year board questions. Previous years board questions of inverse trigonometric function. Inverse trigonometric function. So before starting this the previous year board questions, trigonometric functions. I will tell you how to convert a inverse function into the another inverse function. The previous year board questions of inverse trigonometric function. Today we will do this some questions of previous year boards questions. Only some questions. Okay. Now before starting these questions, I want to explain one thing to all of you. What is that? How to convert a inverse trigonometric function into another inverse trigonometric function. Let us suppose we have sine inverse p upon h. You all know trigonometric function. What are the trigonometric function? You all know the trigonometry. There are trigonometric ratios: sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. Similarly, in the inverse trigonometry, there are 6 inverse trigonometric function. So first of all, if I want to change it into the cos inverse, so how we can change? Let I will take y is equals to sine inverse p upon h. Apply sine on both sides. So I will have sine by p upon h. I want to find cos y in place of p upon h. So in a triangle, in a right angle triangle, we have perpendicular, hypotenuse and base, right? If I want to find cos y, this is angle y. Okay, cos y is equals to b upon h. Base upon hypotenuse, that means cos is equals to cos inverse b upon h. That means if I want to change sine into cos, we will do cos inverse b upon h. If I want to change sine or cos into tan, I will do tan inverse p upon b, perpendicular upon base. Similarly, if I want to change it into cosec, so cosec inverse is, that means this sine and this sine both are equal now. This and this, that means we will equate these two. So similarly, 1 and 2, from 1 and 2 we have from 1 and 2 we can say that sine inverse p upon h is equals to cos inverse b upon h. Similarly, we will write all the trigonometric function means cosecant, that is h upon p, is equals to secant inverse, that is h upon b, that is h upon b. Then it will equals to cot inverse, that is b upon p. So similarly, we can change any one inverse trigonometric function into the another inverse trigonometric function. Similarly, like trigonometric function. Okay, so this is the way to convert a trigonometric function into the another trigonometric. Now come to the board questions that are very important for you. So we have, I will remain as it is, the questions from, I will start the question from 2016. Okay, I will start the question from 2016. First question that comes in 2016. What is that question? Very easy. Question is find the value of x. Question is find the value of x which satisfy the equation the equation Equation is sine inverse x plus sine inverse 1 minus x is equals to cos inverse x. Okay. So how we can solve this question? This is the board question of 2016. So how we can solve? Taking the solution, I will take the value. Again, sine inverse x plus sine inverse 1 minus x is equals to cos inverse x. I apply sine on both sides. Sine inverse x plus sine inverse 1 minus x is equals to sine cos inverse x. I will apply the sine function on both sides. We have one formula of sine A plus B. What is that formula? That is of class 11th. That is sine A cos B plus cos A sin B. This is the formula of sine A plus B. I will apply this formula in this step. Sine A cos B plus cos A and sin B is equals to sine cos inverse x. Now, this is the time to convert a function into second so that the cancellation become possible. Okay, to come to this step, these both are equal. We have x, both are cancelled by using the properties, and come to this. I want cos inverse here. So this is if I want. If I see this is perpendicular, this is hypotenuse. The perpendicular is 1 minus x, hypotenuse is 1. If I want to find hypotenuse square minus, this is the way to find. So I will solve it. 1 minus 1 plus x square minus 2x. Right? So this is 1 minus 1 minus x square plus 2x. So that will equal to 1 and 1 will cancel. We have 2x minus x square. So I will write cos inverse, that is 2x minus x square close. This big bracket close. So this term is over. Now come to the second term. Second term is plus this and this. There is x on the perpendicular position and hypotenuse is 1. So how we can find out? Hypotenuse is 1 and perpendicular is x. So our value is, this is the perpendicular x and perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So base is 1 minus x square. So I will write cos inverse. This is 1 under root of, okay, I will take under root. I miss it. 1 minus under root of 1 minus x square, right? Sine and sine will cancel. It is cos 1 minus x. Here base, if I take the perpendicular, base is x, hypotenuse, then hypotenuse minus base, that is 1 minus sine perpendicular upon base. So all terms are cancellation, comes in cancellation x, then under root 2x minus x square plus 1 minus x square and here 1 minus x. Okay. So in this value we have cos A is equals to 1 minus x square. Right. So I will take this on the left hand side to simplify. 2x minus x square plus under root of 1 minus x square, I will take common. So when you take this, it become 1 minus x minus 1 is equals to 0. Right? Now come to the next step. What will happen in the next step? In the next step, I will cancel out one term. I will cancel out one term. What is that term which is cancelled out here? First is 1 and 1 will cancel. So we have x under root of 2x minus x square minus x, because minus x under root of 1 minus x square is equals to 0. Take x common. We have under root of 2x minus x square minus 1 minus x square is equals to 0. I will take two factors. First is x is equals to 0. Second is 2x minus x square minus under root of 1 minus x square is equals to 0. So there are two factors. This is one of the value. For finding the second value, how we can find the second value? Second value is also very easy. How to find? That taking by squaring to cancel the under root. How we can cancel the under root? Under root 2x minus x square is equals to 1 minus x square. Taking square by taking square 2x minus x square whole square is equals to 1 minus x square whole square. Square and root will cancel, 2x minus x square is equals to 1 minus x square. X square and x square will cancel and x is equals to 1 by 2. So this is the second value of the given equation. So we have this, and this way we can solve this question that comes in 2016. Now next question, which is very very important, that is, what is that question? That is from NCERT exemplar. It is also, this question is also from NCERT exemplar that comes in 2016. Then next question which comes in 2016 and very very important, that comes in not only 2016, comes in many years. The question is 2 tan inverse solve for x. The question is solve for x. Question is 2 tan inverse cos x is equals to tan inverse 2 cosecant x. This is a very important question. This is NCERT exemplar problem and comes in 2009, 2010, 2014 and 2016. This is very very important question. So how to solve this question? We will start the solution. Before starting this, we have one formula 2 tan inverse x. What is that formula? Formula is 2 tan x upon 1 minus tan. No. It comes in the inverse form. That is inverse form. So that's why we have tan inverse 2x, tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. So this is a formula by using that properties. Okay, so how to apply this formula? I will take the questions. Tan inverse cos x is equals to tan inverse 2 cosecant x. This is the question. First of all, apply that formula which is given here. 2 tan inverse 2x. So in place of x we have cos x. So 1 minus cos square x is equals to tan inverse 2 cosecant x. This tan and tan will cancel, we get 2 cos x, and in the denominator we have sin square x is equals to 1 2 cosecant, that is 1 upon sin x. This 2 and 2 will cancel, one sin is cancelled with one sin, so we have cos x upon sin x is equals to 1. If I want to take the inverse, that will equals to tan x is equals to 1. If I want to convert it into the sin upon cos, that is again 1. So tan x, when it is a tan x, so tan x is equals to pi by 4. But you all know what is the general value of that one, that is n pi plus pi by 4, where n belongs to integers. that belongs to z. So this is the general value of this x, tan x. This question is not very difficult, but very easy questions. So this is the way to solve this question. Now come to the next question that which comes in 2018. So how to solve that question? And after that I will do the question of 2020. Okay. So come to the question which comes in 2018. Very easy question. Question demands that find the value 2018. Find the value of tan inverse root 3. Next minus, that is I think minus cot inverse negative root 3. So this question appear in 2018 in board exam. Very easy question. When you start the solution, tan inverse root 3 minus cot inverse negative root 3. I will start from the equation. You all know what is the value of cot inverse minus x. That will equals to pi minus cot inverse x. Can we write this cot negative x into this form? Yes. Tan inverse root 3 is equal minus. I will start the pi minus cot inverse root 3. Okay, I will write cot inverse root 3. Open tan inverse root 3 minus pi plus cot inverse root 3. You all know what is the property tan inverse x plus cot inverse x, that is pi by 2. So I will use this property to solve this question. So we have, but by using this sum tan inverse root 3 plus cot inverse root 3 minus pi. So I will write the value pi by 2 in this place by pi. So what is the answer? That is when you take the LCM negative pi by 2. So this is the way to solve this type of question. Now come to the 2020th. That is very easy question. This time, this year, the student faced this question. That is very easy in your NCERT. That is the question from your NCERT. You have to prepare NCERT and NCERT exemplar for the board exam. So I have a board question in my hand. That is of 2020. So the question which appears in your board exam, what is that question? The question is prove that, this comes in 2020 this time, prove that 9 pi upon 8 minus 9 by 4 sine inverse 1 by 3 is equals to 9 by 4 sine inverse 2 root 2 upon 3. This is the question from your NCERT book. Very easy question. I will start the solution. Take the left hand side. When you take a left hand side, 9 pi upon 8 minus 9 by 4 sine inverse 1 by 3. Okay, 1 by 3. I will take 9 by 4 common. The remainder, after taking common, we have pi by 2 minus sine inverse 1 by 3. Right? So, if sine inverse x plus cos inverse x is equals to pi by 2. So what is the value of pi by 2? Cos inverse x is equals to pi by 2 minus sine inverse x. So I will substitute cos inverse x. So I will substitute cos inverse x 9 by 4 cos inverse 1 by 3. But the right hand side demand for the sine inverse, so I will change it into the sine inverse. This is base upon hypotenuse. Right angle triangle, base is 1, hypotenuse is 3. So how to find 3 square minus 1? That is 9 minus 1, that is 8. 8 having value 2 root 2. That means its value is 2 root 2. So I will change into sine. That is 9 by 4 sine inverse perpendicular, that is 2 root 2 upon hypotenuse, that is 3. So this is your right hand side. These are the very easy questions. questions always from inverse. There is a very simple question in a board exam. So do your practice for previous year board questions. Thank you.